Hello, good morning. My name is Wombat, and welcome to the WMBT News, the station for wombats, about wombats, and by wombats. Today we are going to be talking about wombats, Orphobatus ursinus. These cute little marsupials are most closely related to the koalas. This is a wombat, and I'm going to be telling you about some physical characteristics. Their broad head, used for battering ram to move heavy objects. Their small eyes. They have poor eyesight. Strong neck, to support heavy head. Thick, coarse hair. Protects body while digging and bulldozing. Very small tail. Hidden completely by fur. Backward-facing pouch. Adaptation to keep the dirt from collecting in pouch. Powerful shoulders. Needed for digging large burrows. Strong, sharp claws. Used for digging and protection from predators. Rodent-like teeth. Strong and long, used to gnaw on fibrous materials. Are there any questions? Didn't think so. Wombats live in forest areas in Australia and Tasmania. Far from where you live. You live about here. Wombats live all the way over here. In Australia and Tasmania. Welcome back to WMBT News. This is Wombat. This just in. I'm getting a report of breaking news from the Australian outback. Oh, we have video. Now to our field reporter, Margaret Fakaname.
Thank you, Carlie. This is Margaret Fakaname with WMBT News. We're here on the scene where a gruesome situation has just occurred. A baby wombat has been eaten, and the mother is distraught. We have no idea what happened, but there is an eyewitness who potentially could tell us what may have happened. Hello, sir. This is Margaret Fakaname. What's your name?
Dave Dingleberry.
Good afternoon, Dave. Did you see anything of what may have happened to this baby wombat?
No, I didn't see anything. I wasn't even here.
You seem a little nervous.
I'm not nervous. What are you talking about? You seem nervous.
Okay, have a good day.
Okay.
Okay, so there we have it, folks. The eyewitness was a little bit nervous. But off to the side, I see the baby's mother. Let's go see what she has to say.
Hi, my name's Wombat.
And what happened here today?
My child, she vanished.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. Something could have gotten her.
Maybe the dingo ate your baby.
Don't say that. I'm bored.
Me too.
I have an idea. Let's go put on deodorant.
Yay, deodorant! Why would I use regular deodorant when I could use board-proof deodorant? Board-proof deodorant makes quarantine a blast!
We have a special guest today. World-renowned obstetrician, Dr. Bella.
Hi, my name's Dr. Bella, and I'm an obstetrician for wombats. That means I deliver wombat babies. And today I'm here to talk to you about the life cycle of a wombat. The first stage of the life cycle is love. When two wombats love each other very much, they get together and they make a baby. The gestation period usually lasts for 20 to 21 days, and they only have one baby at a time. The second stage is birth. The baby's called a joey and is about the size of a peanut. Then they crawl to the mother's pouch for the third stage of development. They stay in the mother's pouch for 4 to 10 months and drink the mother's milk only. They develop hair, claws, and get much bigger. The fourth stage is dependent. They leave the pouch, stay in the burrow most of the time. They have some fur, they eat grass, and are cared for completely by the mother. The fifth stage is independence. They leave the burrow, have all their fur, and dig their own burrow. In stage 6, they become sexually mature at 2 years old. They can go out on their own and meet its own mate, leading back to the first step. This has been the life cycle of a wombat with Dr. Bella. Have a good day.
Thank you, Dr. Bella, for taking time out of your busy schedule to teach us about the life cycle of a wombat.
Elegant, fabulous, fancy, nice. Elegant, fabulous, fancy, nice. Elegant, fabulous, fancy, nice.
Welcome back to Cooking with Willow on Vatican. Alright, and today we're going to be making grass and roots stir fry. So first what we're going to need is we're going to need some grass. And we're just going to lay it at the bottom of the pan like that. Then after that, once you get all the grass out, because you're going to need all the grass, you're going to set that aside. Then you're going to get your roots, alright? Your roots are very important, or else it would not be good. So you place your roots, set them aside, then you get your spices. Your spices are very important, or else they won't have any flavor. Some garlic powder, some thyme leaves, and some pepper. We'll add some pepper, add some paprika, add some thyme leaves, and some garlic. Garlic is my favorite part, which is why you put a little bit too much in. Anyways, you'll grab your spoon and just mix and mix and mix and mix. And there you go. That is your grass and roots stir fry. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chef Willow. That looks delish. Now for everybody's favorite segment, Facts from Fantasia. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Facts with Fantasia. And I'm Fantasia. Our first question is from a curious kid named Cole.
Hi, my name's Cole, and I have a question about wombats. What do they do?
Great question, Cole. Wombats do a lot of things. They dig huge burrows to keep cool in the hot weather. Their favorite thing to do is play. In fact, wombats are one of the most playful marsupials. They like to chase each other around, playfully bite, and even do somersaults. Our next question is from a poop researcher named Miles.
It's Miles. I was wondering what the average wombat poop weighs.
That is a really disgusting question, Miles. The truth is, I have no idea. But stay tuned because we will talk about more poop later. Our next question is from a cute little backyard explorer named Benny.
What's that?
What's that?
What did you find?
I'm with the fight.
Benny, That cube-shaped object you're holding is wombat poop. Now go wash your hands. Our next question comes from a martial artist named Mr. Panda.
Wombat combat. How does Wombat fight?
Whoa, calm down, Mr. Panda. Well, wombats don't fight much. Their only predators are dingoes, foxes, wildcats and dogs, and humans. If threatened, they usually just run away. They can run up to 25 miles per hour. But if they have to fight, they use their sharp claws or their broad, strong head to ram into their enemy. Our next caller claims to be wombat friendly.
Hello, my name is Cecil Wambacher. I've been a long-time fan of your site, and I wondered if you might have information of any wombat conventions going on in your area. If you do, I would dearly love to be invited to one of those. I'll talk to you later. You have a nice day here. Bye.
Mr. Wambacher, dude, I'm not giving you any information about wombat conventions. Mrs. Wambacher, come get your husband. Our next caller is Mrs. Mouse from Webster, New York.
I would like to know if wombats like to eat cake.
No. Next, we have Gizmo.
Hi, my name is Gizmo, and I want to know, what do wombats eat? I like Scooby snacks.
Wombats are herbivores. That means they only eat plants. Wombats' favorite foods include grasses and roots from the trees and shrubs. When those aren't available, they've been known to eat fruits and vegetables, but definitely not cake. Now we will be hearing from some feline royalty.
I'm the queen of the litter box. What makes a wombat's poop so special?
Well, wombats are the only animal in the world that poop in cubes. There's a lot of theories why this happens. I'm going to show you a quick video from our friends at Animal Wire.
Wombats poop nice tidy cubic squares. How they do this neat little party trick is a mystery, and unfortunately, a magician never tells. But what we do know is that wombats use their six-sided excrements to mark their territory. Unforgiving to anyone who encroaches, they leave ample warning by placing their dung in front of their burrow, on logs, on rocks, on smaller rocks, in the mud, on metal chicken wire fencing, and pretty much anywhere they decide is theirs. The flat-sided nature of this device prevents it from rolling, so there is no mistake. If a supposed friend offers to take you down a path scattered in wombat deposits, you may want to pass. And if that same person offers you a bite-sized brownie, likewise. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and giddy up.
Our next caller is a dental professional.
Why, good morning. You're right on time. I like that. You know, I have a question, but before I have a question, I'd like to introduce myself as Dr. Frankentooth Dentistry. Can't you tell? You're making my morning. I see that you're a wombat, huh? I want to know, why do all wombats come with their teeth all worn down?
Great question, Dr. Frankentooth. There's a very good reason for that. Wombats' teeth never stop growing, and they're constantly chewing on fibrous materials, such as tree roots. This wears down the teeth, and that's why their teeth get so worn down. Now we have a question from a nice lady named Mrs. Schmidt.
Hey, I have a question about wombats. Are they friendly? And if so, do they live in groups? And what are the groups called?
Wombats have been known to be friendly with humans, unless they feel threatened. Wombats only live in groups when they're very young. This group is called the Wisdom. Do you think that means they're very smart? And now a couple questions from Ricky T.
Hello, it's me, Ricky T, and I'm here to ask you questions about wombats. Question 1. Where do wombats live? In the snowy mountains of Egypt? Okay, question 2. How many years do wombats live? Or days? Or hours? No one knows. Okay, that's all the questions Ricky T has for now. Goodbye!
Great questions, Ricky T. Wombats live in the forest areas of Australia and Tasmania. To answer your second question, the average lifespan of a wombat is 5 to 30 years. Hope you've enjoyed Facts from Fantasia. I'm Fantasia, and see you all next season. Peace. Thank you, Fantasia. Those were some very interesting facts. Good morning, and welcome back to WMBT News. I'm William Wombat, and I'm here to talk about why wombats are endangered. The first reason wombats are endangered is predation. There is currently a huge overpopulation of wild dogs in Tasmania. They are eating all the wombats. Their second reason for endangerment is a lack of food source. There is a huge amount of cows, cattle, and sheep in Australia and Tasmania. This livestock is overgrazing, and the wombats don't have enough food to eat. They're starving to death. The last and grossest reason for their endangerment is disease. There's a disease called mange. It's very contagious, and it's caused by parasitic mites that burrow under the skin and lay eggs. Once the wombat is infested, their skin becomes scaly and bloody. Their fur can fall out, and it leaves them very sick. If the mange itself doesn't kill them, winter temperatures can get down to 37 degrees Fahrenheit. If their fur falls out, they can freeze to death. Ain't nobody got time for that. Now here's Warley Wombat to tell you what's being done about it. Thank you, William. Let's talk about that. There has not been nearly enough conservation efforts, in my opinion. Humane Society International has been pushing the federal government to make wombat conservation a priority. That's pretty sad. But in 2008, the Hairy Nose Recovery Plan was put into action in Tasmania. They began constructing fences to keep the predators out. Also, the Wombat Protection Society continues lobbying for wombat conservation. Go Wombat Protection Society! You might be wondering what you can do to help. Well, I'm going to tell you. You can visit the Wombat Foundation webpage and click on Get Involved. I hope you enjoyed our Wombat show. This has been Warley Wombat with WMBT News. Save the wombats! Bye! We're gonna need some black pepper, some thyme leaf, and garlic powder, and some paprika. So we're gonna add some paprika.
It went in the garbage.
We're going to be talking about wombats, or Wombatius,
No.
Wombatus, Ursinus.
Start over. Start over.
Carlie, you suck. Carlie, you suck. Carlie, your news station's hacking terrible.
I hate you. And welcome back to the WMBT news. The solution.
The solution? Who?
Why, hello. Welcome to Dr. Booty's place of dentistry.
Next question. I hate you. Today we are going to be talking about...
Hold up. You started before the thing went, so, okay, start now. Stop moving.
Today we're going to be talking about wombats, or Wombat.
Wombatus?
Wombatus Ursinus!
Why are you doing that? Oh, are you filming? Okay. So...
I'm going to plot the wombat. Thank you, William. Let's talk.
That's pretty sad.
That's a good thing, because he's right there.
You are not a wombat.